Hi everyone, welcome to Life Made Simple. Today we're replacing a leaky coolant reservoir on my 2013 Chevy Silverado. It's leaking from this section here and it looks like the fluid is really dirty. This is what it looks like new. So it's not that the fluid is dirty, it's just that the container continues to look like this as it ages. First we're going to loosen the clamp on the top hose, which is the return line. Next we're going to remove one of the two 10mm bolts to put the coolant reservoir in place. The other 10mm bolt is on this side close to the battery. I unclipped the connector for the map sensor to get it out of the way. I actually ended up removing the intake hose to give me sort of more room here before I empty the coolant reservoir. Here you undo the clamp for the bottom hose. Next remove the top hose. A little bit of coolant will come out of here, but not much. Next you get a container so that you can start pouring in the fluid from the reservoir into the container. I'm going to reuse this stuff because I actually had a coolant flush recently, so I want to reuse all of this fluid instead of putting new stuff in. As you can see, it's bright orange. It's pretty much brand new. Here I remove the bottom hose from the coolant reservoir. I recommend that you have your new coolant reservoir sitting here ready to go, because as soon as you disconnect the hose there, attach it to the new coolant reservoir. That's probably the best way to do it, minimize coolant loss. Now I'm going to reconnect the upper hose and put the clamps back in place. Best practice is to put them back pretty much exactly the way that you found them. They have specific grooves that they'll fall into if they've been there for quite some time. So try to keep them on the same spots to prevent leaking. Time to reinstall the 10mm bolts and hold that coolant reservoir in place again. Here I'm basically using the same container that I used to empty the coolant reservoir and fill the coolant reservoir back up again. Now I've got the level topped off to where I want it at. I'm going to be running the truck, making sure it gets to normal operating temperature, let it cool down, check the level, check for leaks, do that over the next few days and make sure everything's good to go. Hope this was helpful.